Raila Odinga ameambiwa asikanyage Western. Raila has been told not to step his foot in Western. This is after what apparently they did to Salasya pale Nyayo Stadium kama mnakumbuka. And this is the reason why personally I never support politics of hooliganism. Because at the end of the day, no one comes out the winner. People just end up hurting each other and even killing each other, that at the end of the day, no one comes out a winner. Before I go into the details as to why I'm saying this and all this, what has now transpired after what happened to Salasya, if you are new to this platform, kindly take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you'll always be the first to watch and to be notified. My name is The African Update, and what I do here is I analyze politics and I also bring you up to speed of what is trending across the country. So take a second, subscribe, na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Oh, I have said that there's been a warning that Raila and his supporters have been given not to come to Western. And the ground in Western is now becoming hostile to Raila and his supporters, especially the people from Nyanza, which is the Raila core support base. There are now terms, for the first time we are hearing the people of Nyanza and Western throwing insults at each other. This is something that has never happened for a very long time. For a long time, these two people have always been seen as mashemeji. They have always supported Raila. They have always come out to fight for Raila and to even to vote for Raila. Like Raila has always considered Western as his main support base. But things are shifting. Why are things shifting? That is what we want to discuss here. Especially after the incident with Salasya, the ground is becoming more and more hostile to Raila. Before I go into everything, I just wanted to show you a few videos here and there. Just see these videos, and kama kawaida, I'll come back with my analysis. So watch this and then I'll be back.
Sakaja aache kutumia gaucho kumobilize vijana wakipiga PK Nairobi. Sio ni kweli? Tunaambia Sakaja angoje kaunti yake afanye kazi vizuri, wamrudishe kwa 2027. Si kumobilize vijana na gaucho wapige PK wetu kwa Nairobi. Na nasema hivi, kama Wajaluo wanataka vita na Waluya, wakuje mundu kumundu. Kwanza mimi ndo nataka gaucho mimi nataka kukutana na gaucho mundu kumundu. Tungoje gaucho akuja atueleze kwa nini walimobilize watu kupiga MP wetu. Huyo ni member of parliament. Mbona mtu raia kuja apige MP wetu? Anampiga na jerikani kwa mdomo, nonsense. Watu wajinga. Alafu serikali ya kwetu ya sahi haifanyi kazi. PK anaambia Raila achane na Ruto. Raila naye anapanga vijana. Hiyo ni ujinga. Raila ameenda handshake na kura zangu ngapi? 2. Kura zenye nimepigia Raila kura 2. Ameenda na handshake. Ni mtu mjinga.
Ndio market mkoa Magoha kutoka Mias East. Na naambia baba huyo baba yenu huyo, hata sisi tuko na baba yetu. Mwana anaitwa Salasya, mtoto wetu mdogo. Utuachie tufanyie kazi. Wao baba Raila, usiai kuja wewe kutafuta kura nyingine tena. Hata ni wazimu. Hata kama ni wazimu ni wetu.
So guys, I believe you've watched those videos. First, before even all this, Salasya came out to respond to what happened what happened to him at Nyayo Stadium. And if he was giving some reasons as to why he decided to remain the way he was, calm and everything. And I've seen, and some of the reasons why he's saying that of the option he had, which some are very laughable for me, because those are stupid excuses. You can't say that you could run and stay in the middle of the pitch. That was stupid. You get? I think for Salasya, the only mistake Salasya did was to think that even if to be this delusional that you are famous and everywhere you go people will listen to you. It doesn't work like that, Salasya. Salasya, I want you to understand that politics doesn't work like that. You must always have your bodyguard with you, and you must always assess where you are going. You get? You must always understand where you are going, and you must always have people on the ground who inform you. You just awamki tu asubuhi tunaenda mahali simply because you think you are popular. And I've seen Salasya do this most of the time. He always walks around like hata ana security, which is very dangerous for him. You must understand you have enemies. You must be, you have people that don't want you to are not happy with what you are doing. And this story ya nani, his story ya Salasya, he was warned so many times. You could hear people come out to warn him. You get? And if you think I'm lying, he was warned even by ODM supporters. Listen to this.
Na kuna kijana fulani mchinga pumbavu anaitwa Salasya. Unajua Salasya? Kila siku akiamka ni kutusi Raila. Nataka nimpe notice leo. Tukiwa hapa Kibra. Kwamba kila popote tutakapopatana na Salasya itakuwa ni kichapo, kichapo, kichapo. Kichapo, kichapo, kichapo.
So you have listened to that warning. He was warned. So see, Salasya should understand that politics, you don't play like that. You just don't walk places without security, and you just think that simply because you are famous, everyone is going to cheer you and everything. It doesn't work like that. Next time, take your security very serious. You get? Don't just go to places like that. Despite the fact that I condemn what really happened to Salasya, but he also contributed to his misfortunes. Because you don't walk to places like that simply because you think you are just famous. I think this is a learning lesson for you. And next time, be really careful how you walk around. Make sure you have your security, make sure you're armed and everything. You get? Now, back to the main reason why I'm doing this video. I have said it here that there is a rift. There's a rift that is between the Luos and the Luyas in Western and Nyanza. And who is the biggest contributor of this? The biggest contributor of this is none other than Raila Odinga himself. And the other person that is also contributing to this is none other than than Natembeya. These are the biggest contributor of this. And who will be the biggest beneficiary of this? It's none other than Natembeya and maybe Peter Salasya and maybe those leaders from Western. It has reached a point that the people of Western have noticed that they are that the Luos only use them to get votes. But when it comes to, like when Luyas want to express themselves, when they want to stand out for themselves, they are always being treated as secondary to everything. That is what is emerging in this union and this relationship between the Luos and the Luyas. The Luos always feel that they are above the Luyas in terms of everything. And maybe it's because they feel like they have dominated the Luyas in so many things. So they always feel like their opinion counts more than the people in Western. And now the people in Western are coming out to express themselves and to say no. At time has come when no, kila mtu sasa akae kwao ama kila mtu acheze siasa ya kwao. Raila, because I think it's because these Luos have had this delusional, because Raila always gets a lot of support in Western. They always feel like the people of Western that like hawana sauti wafai kuongea, like Luos wakiongea, that's it. That kind of mindset from our people in Nyanza is what is killing Raila's support base. That sense of entitlement, that they feel they are so entitled, that they feel that they are first amongst all the equals, is what is making Raila support base in Western to dwindle every single day. Because you can see also the Kisis are protesting. The Kisis are coming out to call Raila and to say, no, this time around you are not going to speak for us. This time around we are not going to support you. This time around we have our own person. And you can see even what happened to Raila in Gusii Stadium and everything. So the ground is shifting in Western Kenya, in larger part of Western, that is Western, Nyanza, and because all that is West. The ground is shifting. And people are coming to realize that Raila is only using this other community. Because even when you realize, when it comes to now giving these positions, when he gets the opportunity, the bigger part of it is given to Luo Nyanza. So how does that work for people in Kisii? Because up to now, Raila, the opportunity that Raila was given, he has appointed no Kisii in the cabinet. None of them. People of Western, he just gave them one position and everything. Majority of the seats, the PSS, the committee seats and everything. So the people in Western have realized that no, the ground, this time around we are being used. And now they are coming out to speak. And that's why you see like this voice is, someone is trying to suppress people who are speaking this voice. And one of them is Peter Salasya. The attack on Peter Salasya is not only because of anything else, but it's because he has been consistent in calling out Raila for who he is, for some of the things he's doing, which is what it should happen. Because a time has come when now every community should now look inwards and not outwards again. You must look inwards. Every community should look who will lead us. Because Western for a long time, they have remained like they are leaderless. Like even the leaders that are there, people don't follow them. People don't listen to them. But for Raila, that's why people like Raila have really benefited from Western. And I want to tell you people this. If you study politics keenly, the division in Western is something that has been choreographed purposely so that those people will never unite. You know, the moment, like, if you people stay like the way you are, like the Bukusus vote the way they want, the Maragoli stay the way they want, who is the biggest beneficiary? It will always be an outsider. And that is what has always kept Luya unity being something that it's a dream. It's something that cannot be reality. So you people in Western, you need to come out together and unite. And you speak with one voice. Because you are the majority. You have a lot of votes. But the problem is you people don't speak together as one. You people keep on fighting each other, doing all these things. And the people who are benefiting are now the outsiders. Those are the people like Raila. Those are the people like the president. They come and then they harvest. They benefit from that disunity. That's why they look for someone like Wetangula, wamwambie nini, you control another part of the Luya West, the Bukusus, come here, support me, and then that vote goes to that side, and then the other people are left stranded. So that is what it's eating you up. You people need to be united. If other communities are being united, the same way the Luos are united behind one person, you people also need to be united. You don't have to let someone from outside to come and be your kingpin and to speak for you. Come out and unite their communities. Also, you people, you need to unite your community. Play the politics that others are playing. And that is what Natembeya has been pushing. Natembeya has been saying, we can't go to the table if you are divided. We can't go to the negotiation table if you are divided. Let us be united. Let us come together. Let us speak with one voice. So the people in Western, you need to start thinking like that. Because it has been proven that Raila and other people don't see you as someone. They just see you as top-ups to their votes. They just see you as a voting bloc. And other people see Western as a voting bloc. They don't see you as people who deserve all these things, all these good things that you deserve. Because of your disunity. Look at people like Gachagua. Gachagua is working hard to unite the Kikuyu and to keep the Kikuyu as one. And that's why you see even it is so hard for you to go to Central, to Mount Kenya, without going through Gachagua. That is the politics of Kenya. That when it comes to now speaking, let's first speak as a community before we speak as an ini. So that is what is working. If that is what is being pushed outside there, if that is what every community, because you can see even in Nyanza when you speak against Raila, people come for you. It's never easy for you. They will come for you with all forces that they can, to make sure they suppress your voice, to make sure that you don't go anywhere. Look at the way they are dealing with Babu Owino. Babu Owino cannot rise beyond where he is. And it is quite unfortunate that a good leader like Babu Owino is being forced to be loyal to Raila. Yet, while he feels deep down in his heart, he needs to stand on his own and move forward. But he's being forced to be loyal to Raila Odinga. Look at the way he speaks about Raila. He speaks all the good things, because he doesn't want to be on the wrong books of Raila and ODM and all the other people that support that thing. Because whatever, if he goes against Raila, whatever he faced, whatever Salasya faced, he might even face it 10 times. And it's not the first time. It has happened to other Luo leaders who come from Nyanza. So it's not something that is unique. So Babu knows this. That's why he's trying to remain cool. But we need to break. We need to crack this. We need to stop this kind of politics. This politics of suppression. This politics of saying that I speak and no one else should speak after I have spoken. And no one else should go against my decision. That is not the politics that we want. And I'm urging all the young people, all the Gen Zs, all the people who are now taking over these platforms that are now coming over. Because we are having a transition of new leaders. If you can notice, there's a wave of new leaders. And 2024, we are going to have a set of very new leaders in this country. Because Things are changing, and I think it's generational change. No one can stop this change that is coming. That is the reality. No one can stop this change of the reality. The old days of politics is shifting. But all we are urging the young people, do not fall for this trap of this one sijui nini na nini until you must follow a certain person, if not we are going to deal with you. That is the politics that we need to avoid. We need to start going to politics of issues, not politics of sijui huyu ndio kusema, huyu akisema kila mtu anafuata. We need to stick to the politics of issues. Let us stick to the politics of issues. That is what I'm urging everyone. You see, otherwise I see those things that are happening in Western, and it's quite unfortunate that now the Luyas and the Luos are coming out to attack each other or calling each other all sorts of names. It is quite unfortunate for the people that we have lived as Bashemeji. But let us also look at the causes. And how do we look forward? Me, in my own opinion, I feel like every community should have their leader. If that is what other communities are doing, then the Western people should be left to also have their own kingpin, so that who can speak for them. Like, this thing of dividing these people it's something that is done deliberately, so that they don't speak with one voice. Because if these people speak with one voice, trust you me, they will have a big say in this country and the politics of this country. Anyway, guys, that was it from me. If you are new to this platform, I'd really appreciate you if you have watched this video until the end. Kindly keep it here. And for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you. If you have anything to say, please say it in the comment section. But always remember, on this platform we advocate for clean politics. Do not use abusive language or any other thing that will be derogatory to anyone. Thank you. Until next time, bye.